and achieve according to their potential. So thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your inspiring word. So now we have next speaker, and Dr. Resma Lala, Assistant Director of Maharshi Patanjali Sanskrit Sansthan, Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. And she will be speaking the Sanskrit, our ancient language, our Vedic language, and which is the language of future, language of technology, and language of science. So I invite Resma Lala to share her views about Sanskrit with the modern technology. Resma ji, are you there?
Yeah. Madam, unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon to all the eminent speakers. I am audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible. Yes.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm thankful to the Green Mentors for providing me this opportunity second time. And it's my privilege to speak on the topic Sanskrit, the language of modern science. As we have witnessed, all of us have witnessed the Science Day, Vigyan Divas, which was observed on 28th February. So it's very recent. So it's my privilege really, and I'm thankful to the organization. Sanskrit, as we all know, is not just a language. It is a fountainhead of our national life spring. It is a link between our present and the past. Sanskrit language and lit is a great repository of knowledge encompassing every walk of life, be it science and technology, agriculture and sculpture, astronomy and architecture, medicine and metallurgy, mathematics and management, economics and ecology. And these all have been mentioned in our original texts, which represent the various kinds of scientific epistemology, like astronomy, physics, engineering, mathematics, Ayurveda, agriculture, and many others. Sanskrit is also widely known as a source or root of sciences, including botany, zoology, chemistry, environmental science, architectural science, which is most used today, Vastu Vidya, which we are calling it nowadays, geometry, astrology, meteorology, etc. The knowledge of these traditional as well as modern vidyas or sciences exhaustively was known to our ancient seers, poets, writers, and commentators, of which we have a large number of evidences. Now we see that, is it that it was a language of the past? It is not so. It has relevance even today. So what is the relevance of Sanskrit in the modern era or modern age? Today, as we are speaking on the PM Modi's Man Ki Baat, I would like to start by sharing that even our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in his 47th edition of Man Ki Baat on 26 August 2018, said that Sanskrit language and literature is the knowledge hub of all aspects of life. He also asserted that solutions to the challenges of global warming and many other global problems are found in detail in the Vedas. Our MHRD Minister, Mr. Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank, in his address at the Gyanotsav 2076 event organized at IGNOU, he has tasked the challenges, the directors and the vice chancellors of the IITs and NIITs, our technological institutions, to prove that Sanskrit is the most scientific language and the most appropriate language for talking computers. And not only in India, even NASA scientists acknowledge Sanskrit as a computer language. Years before Isaac Newton discovered it. Isn't it surprising? He also claimed that Rishi Pranav was the first to discover atoms and molecules, which is the basic unit of life. And as we all know, it was Charak Rishi who has been hailed as one of the principal contributors of Ayurveda, and his Charak Samhita book has been followed by the modern doctors even till now. The modern science admitted that Sanskrit is a complete and most advanced language of the world. A former union minister had addressed, Mr. Rajnath Singh had said that this ancient language has solution to the existing complex problems, be it art, literature, science, and technology. And not only in India, now Sanskrit language is finding acceptance the foreign countries as well, like US, UK, and many more foreign countries. So how science is there in Sanskrit? How science is related to Sanskrit? As we see from this slide, that according to the opinion of the scholars, the rise of science in India is believed to be about 5,000 years ago. Maharishi Bhardwaj wrote the first aircraft scholarly treatise in the world, on which a lot of research is being done by specific institutions of the world. And as we all know, Arya was born on this earth, and he advanced Sanskrit culture. He gave the world the decimal and the pi theory, of which the whole world acknowledged. The world, and even the world, which famed the ancient mathematician Bodhayan of India in about 1200 BC, is accepted whole world today. The rishis and acharyas of India were great scientists of that time, as we see. And not only this, even the Indus civilization, excavations of Harappa and Maurya, and richness of the Sanskrit language by evidencing scientific vision of the Pilaf Valley and the use of scientific instruments at that time. So we can see that it has a long history. And as we see, our epics, and the Ramayana, even they reflect the use of science and technology in ancient India. And this can be seen from this picture, as well as the collage which I have prepared. As we see that in the technologies used in Mahabharata, they also, the nuclear weapons, the drone cameras, the virtual reality, the artificial intelligence, they all were based on the Sanskrit epics which were written at that time. And the weapons, the deadly weapons which we used, were a combination of the ancient weapons, which we called as the astras and the dhanush. And even in Ramayana, as we have seen, the Lord Rama and the Ravana, they use the aircraft. So they have been developed at that time, which even the modern scientists recognize. And our this medicinal science, the medicinal science, which is based on the findings of the world's first surgeon. Now we see the evidences of how Sanskrit is related to science, or how there are so many examples of the various fields of science, like astrology, medicine, astronomy, all are we see the in of astronomy.
Madam, your audio is poor.
We all know that the Earth. But how it was proved from the Taittiriya Samhita of Sanskrit, which is picture. Circumference of the Earth, the radius of the Earth, which has been calculated from such a long time ago, and which is used today in so many things, has been calculated at that time. In other fields also, as we see, the foundation of rain formation.
Your audio is very poor. Resmaji, your audio is very poor.
Noise.